Microsoft Hyper-V Review. Hyper-V is virtualization software that can be used on Windows PCs or servers. Hyper-V is a hypervisor that allows for the creation and running of virtual machines. Each VM acts as its own separate computer, sharing resources from one primary hardware system. This enables multiple VMs to be utilized on a single device. Virtual machines offer various benefits, such as running software that is no longer supported on the current version of the operating system, or testing out how malicious code may affect a computer. Hyper-V is a Type 1 hypervisor that has direct access to the hardware and bypasses the additional layer of an operating system. This results in better performance and fewer security vulnerabilities associated with an OS. Hyper-V provides the capability of creating virtual machines with different versions of Windows, Linux, and FreeBSD. Hyper-V for Windows is offered on 64-bit versions of Windows 10 Pro, Enterprise, and Education but not the Home Edition. Hyper-V for Windows Server is an operating system designed to manage servers, not personal machines. The main distinction between Hyper-V on Windows and Hyper-V on Windows Server is their memory management models. The Hyper-V memory model for servers assumes that only virtual machines are being used, whereas the Hyper-V model for Windows assumes there are other host applications being run in addition to virtual machines. Hyper-V allows for the creation and use of virtual machines on computers with at least 4 GB of RAM. However, additional RAM is recommended if utilizing resource-intensive applications such as games or video editing tools. When utilizing Hyper-V to set up a virtual machine, the same components used in physical computers are employed, albeit from a single source of hardware for multiple virtual machines. The memory, processor, storage, and networking features can be configured in the same way as a standard computer. Hyper-V facilitates the use of guest operating systems by providing a set of integration services including customized services and drivers. The heartbeat service checks if a virtual machine is functioning properly. The time synchronization service makes sure the clock on the virtual machine aligns with that of its host system. And the data exchange service allows both the virtual machine and its host to share metadata. Hyper-V allows you to create copies of virtual machines and store them in a separate location, which provides an additional backup in case of corruption. Hyper-V supports live migration, which makes it possible to move virtual machines from one Hyper-V host to another without any disruption. Additionally, a virtual machine's storage can be migrated from one location to another without encountering any compatibility issues. With Hyper-V, it is possible to connect to a virtual machine from another host and use it without issues. Furthermore, Hyper-V provides console access, allowing for the observation of a virtual machine's activity without accessing its operating system. If you are using the free version of Hyper-V, the operation requires knowledge of commands that may be challenging for a non-technical user. Microsoft System Center, which provides a graphical management console, simplifies this process, although at an increased cost. Microsoft offers customer support through a variety of methods, including email, live chat, and telephone. Additionally, the website contains documentation on all Hyper-V functionalities which can be used to learn more about the software and how to troubleshoot any difficulties. Hyper-V is a suitable virtualization software choice for Windows OS users who are familiar with Microsoft products, as it enables them to gain more benefits from Windows features. However, a management console costs a substantial amount.